Hey Ellie, how's mom doing? You went to see her today, right? Is she eating well? Talking lots? Is she energetic?
Oh, Noah. How was work? I missed you. She's doing fine. The same as usual. Her mood soured as soon as I entered the room, even though the nurses said she was in a good mood that morning. And she snapped at everything I said or did.
Is that so? Well, sounds like the usual mom. That must mean she's doing well. I'm relieved.
What's with the haha? It's not funny, you know. Do you remember when I passed out because of stress and being overworked? Despite that, Louise didn't show a shred of remorse. She didn't even ask if I was okay.
What do you mean by remorse? It's not like mom's fault that you passed out. What does she have anything to do with that?
How could you say something like that? Do you even understand how hard it is for me? How much I have to go through every day?
I mean, I won't say that you don't work hard. I know that I do ask you to do quite a lot. But for you to say that you collapsed because of mom is a bit... Don't you think you're going too far?
Just because we live close to the hospital, she calls me every day. I have to go over every day to be worked to the bone. And on top of that, she complains and harasses me the entire time, you know? Do you still think I'm going too far by saying that I collapsed because of your mother?
Well, okay, but it's not like she has any ill intentions, you know? It's just how mom is. That's how she shows affection.
You call that affection? If that's affection, then up to this point in my life, I don't think I've ever experienced true affection. In your terms. I feel bad for saying this, but if I were to be honest, ever since Louise was hospitalized, I feel like a load has been lifted off my shoulders. I can finally breathe a little.
How could you say that? Don't you think that's saying too much and going too far? Whatever, forget it. Don't you have an update for me about mom's situation? The nurse called yesterday and said that the doctor has something to discuss with us. How did that go?
Oh, yes, I was going to tell you about that when you got home. Dr. Robert said that after your mom is discharged from the hospital, she's going to need a caretaker.
Huh? Like a full-time caretaker? Are you sure?
Yeah. He said that considering her age and lack of strength and stamina, we have to hire someone. Even with the most recent hospitalization, she's been mostly bedridden, you know? And even when she does leave the room, it's always in a wheelchair. Dr. Robert said that the situation will probably stay the same in the best-case scenario.
Ugh, you gotta be kidding me. If I'm being honest, this is gonna be tough. To have to hire a caretaker all of a sudden, we don't have the money for that right now, and it's not like mom saved a lot for retirement. Did you talk to mom about it? What did she say?
She said she'd leave it up to you. She's well aware that she can no longer move around like she used to. So I guess she's a bit more mild because of that. Well, except for when she's talking to me. It's the same snappy, mad attitude when it comes to me.
So both of you are gonna leave the decision to me? In that case, there's nothing to worry about.
Oh, did you make preparations already? That's a relief. Thank God.
Come on, why are you talking like you have no idea what's going on? What do you think I have planned? Obviously, you're gonna be mom's caretaker.
What? Me?
Of course, who else could it be? I'm not like you. I have to go to work all day, Monday to Friday. If it's not you, then who else? I obviously can't. Where do you think rent and grocery money comes from?
I mean, you have a point. But you do know that Louise despises me, right? And don't tell me that you haven't noticed or that it's her way of showing affection. That's the whole reason why I was stressed and collapsed, you know?
You'll be fine. Like you said, mom's been more mellow since she got hospitalized, right? If that's the case, then it won't be like before.
Noah, have you been listening to me at all? She still looks at me with contempt. I don't think I've ever seen Louise smile sincerely at me. She has no trouble showing her disgust towards me, you know? Even when other people are there. I'm telling you, it wouldn't be good for either of us. For me or Louise.
Ellie, this ain't the spirit. You can't admit defeat before doing it. After all, maybe it'll be different this time. Oh, just give it a try.
Let's clear something up first. Say I agree and become Louise's caretaker. Then what happens? What are you going to do? Do you plan to just shove all the responsibilities and duties onto me?
Shove in? I don't like the way that you put it. While you're taking care of Mom, I'll be working, right? It's not like I'm sitting on the couch all day doing nothing. So it'll be difficult for both of us, not just you.
Please, give me a break. Louise is already in a bad mood and more snappy than usual because of all the dietary and physical restrictions. And you want me to be her caretaker while she's in that state? She's definitely going to say more horrible things to me. I don't think I can take it anymore. Do you want me to collapse because of the stress again?
My God, Ellie, I already said it'll be fine, so stop worrying so much. Just think of it this way, like you're doing this without knowing that Mom may or may not have ill feelings towards you. Just go in it with a clear mind. We can talk again if it's still troubling you, okay? But let's just drop it for now.
You can say such carefree things because you aren't the one that has to do it. Do you ever think that maybe you could treasure me a bit more and show me some love and affection? I am your wife after all, you know?
Yeah, of course. Anyways, that's decided then, right? It'll be more work and time for you, but I believe in you. So I'll leave Mom in your hands. I'm sure you're going to be a great caretaker. Whew, I'm finally done with work for the day. Man, I've worked so hard today. I even did like 2 hours of overtime. How are things on your end? How's it going with Mom? Don't tell me you fought.
I really can't take it anymore. I'm sorry. I really didn't want it to get to this point. But can't we hire someone? I can't take it anymore. We don't have to hire a caretaker if it's expensive. I just need someone to help. Maybe support staff or something.
Huh? What are you talking about when you're perfectly capable of managing on your own? At night, I come and stay with Mom until she sleeps too. So there's no problem with the way things are right now.
You've got it all wrong. I'm not worried about nighttime. I just really want help during the daytime. I know we're in a tough situation and all, and that I'm asking for the impossible, but is there really nothing you can do? Is there really no way?
Of course not. That would be a total waste of money. Anyway, what's with you? It's barely been a few months since you started being Mom's caretaker. Are you still not used to it?
That's not the problem. It's not a matter of being used to it or not. It's the fact that Louise hates being taken care of by me. At this rate, I'm pretty sure I'll be the one having mental issues first.
But what do you mean by being hated? Isn't it the same as usual?
Whenever she has the free time, she very obviously shows her displeasure towards my presence. She even throws stuff at me, you know?
Well, throwing things around is quite dangerous. But isn't her displeasure the same as usual? You're already used to it, aren't you? You'll be fine if you just ignore it, right? Just don't let it get to you. After all, Mom is old and not as bright as before.
That's not the case, and it's definitely not the way to fix things. To be blunt, I really am at my limit. I can't take it anymore. If things don't change, I don't know when I'm going to break down. Physically or mentally or even both.
Mom's just a bit disorientated and confused because of the recent changes, okay? She got discharged from the hospital and now she has to stay home all day. My point is that if you're already complaining and crying at this point, what's going to happen from now on? Mom is the one that we really need to pity right now. I want you to really think about her circumstances and be more considerate.
If that's what you think, then you come do it. You come take care of Louise. Why do I have to do it all alone?
I've already said this before, but I have to go to work. We'd be in deep trouble if I just laid around in bed all day at home like you.
I don't laze around all day. Who do you think takes care of the chores and cooks every day? You could at least give me a hand with Louise on your days off. If that's too much, then at least help me with the chores or something. Would it kill you to help me a little bit? I'm drowning over here. I don't have any days off like you.
We already decided that you are in charge of the chores and my mom, didn't we? That's your job, so why are you complaining and crying for help? Why do I have to help? It makes no sense. Stop acting so spoiled.
Wow. It must be so easy for you to just say all that and have no consequences or guilt. If you were me, if you tried to put yourself in my shoes, then you would understand. This is all because you just can't understand how hard it is for me to take care of Louise.
Oh, stop saying that. It's not hard. This just sounds like a bunch of excuses to me. It seems more like the fault lies with the way that you do things, so stop acting so spoiled.
But no matter what I do, or how I change my behavior, Louise still treats me the same, you know? Just today, after I made dinner, she knocked it all off the table. And she said that even dog food would be better than my cooking. When I clean around the house, she'll say things like it was better before you did anything. Or all you did was taint it and make it worse. She pretended to accidentally drop salt everywhere just to watch me clean it up. I can't take it anymore. I have to listen to this all day, every day. Nothing I do is ever good enough for her.
Like I said, it's the way that you do things. Whether it's cooking or cleaning, it doesn't change a thing. It has to be because the way you cook or the way you clean is bad.
Well then, what do you suggest I do? I'm just doing everything as usual. You never had a problem with how I cook or how I clean and do chores.
Mom just has her own way of doing things, you know? She's picky about certain things. So just follow her way of doing things instead of doing them how you would. Man, you couldn't even figure out that little by yourself. Aren't you just making things more difficult for yourself? Why don't you try being more compassionate and try to understand other people's feelings?
Why do you have to be so mean? Why do you have to say such harsh things to someone who hasn't even done anything? Do you really think of me as your wife? Your partner? Someone to treasure and spend the rest of your life with?
Ah, yes, of course. There it is. Every single time we talk about Mom, you pull this. Your favorite line, the classic, "Do you really treasure me?" guilt trip. Ah, come on now. There's lines you shouldn't cross, even for someone as needy as you. That's that, so stop complaining already. I'm tired of it.
So you're saying that all this is my fault? That I brought all this stress and hardship upon myself?
You're not the only one going through a hard time, okay? I am busy at work and Mom is still adjusting to everything. Despite all of that, you act as if you're the only one that needs help, as if you're the only person in the whole wide world that has it rough. When I lay it all out for you, don't you see how annoying and selfish you are?
I understand now. I was annoying and selfish, huh?
Yeah, everyone has difficulties and hurdles that they have to overcome in life. Yet you act as if you're the only one that's working hard and make it seem like you're the heroine of some tragedy. Acting as if you're Cinderella and Mom and I are the stepsisters. You aren't helping at all, acting this way. All you're doing is being a burden on everyone around you.
I see. That's what you thought all this time. I do apologize. I was wrong. If I act like this, I'll trouble Louise and make her uncomfortable too, right?
Yeah, that's right. Did you finally understand what I've been trying to say all this time? Just think about it. Wouldn't you rather someone take care of you with a smile on their face? Compared to someone who looks like they're depressed or pissed off the whole time? Wouldn't that be way better? Yeah, reflect on that and you can do better from now on.
Yep, I got it. From tomorrow, I'll follow your advice and do everything that you suggested. I'll cook and do chores exactly the way that Louise says to. And of course, I won't forget to smile the entire time.
Well, it's all good now that you understand everything. Both Mom and I are relying on you for this, okay? So once again, I'll leave Mom in your care, Ellie.
Great. I'm happy to hear that. I'll make sure to return the favor and properly respond to your reliance. I'll work hard from tomorrow.
Hey, where are you right now? Why aren't you with my mom? I looked around the whole house.
Oh, I'm just out doing a bit of shopping. But how do you know that I'm not home? Are you with her right now?
No, Mom called me on the phone earlier. I was on a break and she wanted to see me, so we had a brief video call.
Oh, I see. That's nice. I'm sure she misses you.
No, that is definitely the wrong response. Are you gonna properly explain everything to me? What's the meaning of this? I can't comprehend what is going on here.
What do you want me to explain? Is there something wrong with your mom?
Mom was throwing a tantrum about how she didn't want you to take care of her anymore, and she wouldn't tell me the reason even when I asked her multiple times. Just what did you do?
Huh? I just did what Louise told me to. Everything that she demanded and said, I listened and obeyed. Did you already forget? About when you gave me suggestions and told me how to deal with Louise? Well, I just took your advice literally and put it into practice. Oh, and of course, I didn't forget to smile the entire time.
That is definitely a lie. You just did everything Mom said to? No way.
I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. Why would you think that?
If you did everything she asked for, there's no way we would be in this situation. My mom, a prideful, grown woman, was throwing a tantrum because of you. No matter how much I think about it, there's no logical way to explain that. Just tell me, what the hell did you do?
Even if you accuse me like that, my answer won't change. Because all I did was just listen to Louise and follow her orders.
That's enough. Hurry up and spit out the truth. There's no point in lying because I can see through it all. Just tell me.
I haven't done anything that you should be angry about. Like I've been saying, I've only followed Louise's demands. For starters, I gave her dog food, as she requested. And I haven't done any laundry or cleaning because she told me I don't need to, since apparently it's worse when I do it. See? All I've done is follow your mother's requests.
What? Are you being serious right now?
Of course, I'm being 100% serious right now. Why? What's wrong?
What's wrong? You tell me. Did you seriously give my mom dog food? What is wrong with you?
What do you mean? I don't understand why you're so worked up. Louise was the one that told me repeatedly that she would rather eat dog food than my cooking. And she also said that the house looked better before I vacuumed and cleaned, and that clothes are nicer before I do laundry. Your mom was the one that told me to stop doing chores because I make everything worse. So all I did was follow her words.
Are you an idiot? Obviously you weren't supposed to take her words literally. They were all figures of speech. Who told you to turn off your brain and take everything literally? You weren't always this stupid, were you?
Huh? It was you. You were the one that told me to just do things the way Louise wants them to be done.
Oh my god, I can't believe you. Are you trying to give me a stomach ulcer from stress? Is there anything else you want to tell me? What else did you do or not do? If there's anything else, you better tell me right now.
Other things? Let me see. Oh, Louise told me that I'm just a stupid people pleaser that can't even talk back. So I finally retorted and said everything that's been on my mind. Her shocked face was so funny.
This is the worst. Why the hell would you do that? Just what do you think my mom is? Where's your respect?
What do you mean? Louise is my mother-in-law. I can't think of anything else.
Then why would you do something like this? No matter what the circumstances are, don't you think you took it too far? There's certain things that you can and cannot do. Where is your common sense and judgment?
I think you should practice what you preach before you come and attack me.
What? What are you going off about now?
I'm talking about all the times when Louise would hurl insults and harass me. You stayed on the sidelines and just laughed. Do you remember that? Or when I was hospitalized from stress and overworking and all you did was talk about your mom? So I should be asking you, just what do you think of me? The two of you, mother and son, were just playing with me this whole time, right?
This has nothing to do with what we are discussing right now. I'm talking about you and what you've done.
Why is it all right for the two of you to hurt me, to harass me and abuse me, but I can't return the favor? What's your reasoning? What privileges do the two of you have that I don't? Please explain it to me so I can finally understand.
Well, that's different from what we were discussing earlier.
Huh? Please enlighten me. How is it different? I think they belong in the same topic. How you two treat me versus how I treat Louise. So please, tell me why I can't do the same.
My God, that's enough from you. That's the end of this discussion, so don't you dare do this again. If you keep this up, Mom's health is going to deteriorate. What are you going to do then? It'll be your fault.
Since it's Louise, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, I won't do it anymore. I feel all relieved now. I won't do it again. I promise.
Really? Are you sure? If you try anything after this, I won't let you get off easy like this time. There will be serious consequences.
Oh, you don't need to worry. I did what I wanted to and let off all the resentment and stress I've been harboring this whole time. And I really don't have the energy or effort to deal with you and Louise anymore. So let's end everything here, okay?
What? You don't want to deal with Mom and I anymore? Do you mean...
That's right. I'm referring to divorce. So that also means the end of my caretaking duties.
Divorce? Are you being serious? Did you think this through? Why would you suddenly bring that up out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere? Suddenly? I've been considering divorce for a very long time, you know. Even before you made me become Louise's caretaker. But I held on to the hope that maybe the two of you would change someday. And because I kept giving you the benefit of the doubt, I just couldn't bring myself to divorce you until now. But I was a fool. I wasted all that time and let the two of you abuse me for so long.
No, wait, let's talk about this. Why are you talking such drastic measures? Divorce is the final step, you know?
Let me ask you instead. Why wouldn't you expect divorce? Actually, now that I think about it, I should have filed for divorce when I was hospitalized after I collapsed from being overworked. What's the point in staying with a husband that won't support me when I need help? Couples are supposed to help one another and grow as a pair and as individuals.
I'll admit that it was my fault back then, but isn't divorce too extreme? If you're not here, then who is going to take care of Mom for me?
You, obviously. Since you and I will be strangers from now on, and I don't have any intentions of meddling in the affairs of other families.
Oh, stop joking around. I won't forgive you for what you've done. All these horrible, cruel things you've done to my mom, and now you just want to run away by filing for divorce?
Well, if you put it that way, I guess that's fine too. If you really hate the idea of divorce that much, I'll give you one more chance.
Huh? Are you for real?
Yep. And I'll keep taking care of Louise, but I'll continue to do it the way she wants. Like today. And if you are against that, then I just won't do it. I won't look after Louise. Oh, and also, I have no intentions of doing any more housework and chores from now on. I'm going to make sure to take advantage of and exploit you, just as much as you did to me up to this point.
What the?
Oh, I forgot to mention. It hasn't even been 6 months since I collapsed and got hospitalized, right? So I'm going to request that you pay the settlement for that. Of course, I expect that from both you and Louise, as well as emotional damage settlements.
Hey, hold your horses. What the hell? You've been spouting all kinds of nonsense since earlier. There is no way that's gonna happen, right?
Well then, the other option is divorce. Just so you know, I'm fine with either option. So it's all up to you.
Even if you let me choose. It's not like I really have an option, right? Both of them are far from ideal.
Well, those are the only choices you have. I guess either I stay with you and both you and Louise suffer, or you can split up with me and be the only one that suffers. So go ahead and pick the one that appeals to you the most. Either option, you're going to suffer. So have fun! In the end, Noah picked divorce, so we split up soon after that discussion. Of course, I made sure to get a lawyer and send formal requests for settlements from both Noah and Louise. I received the full amount from both of them with no issues. Honestly, after all that, I don't want anything to do with either of them. Nor did I have any interest in what became of their situation. But some of our mutual acquaintances told me that because Louise couldn't be without a caretaker, Noah had to take that role, on top of working and doing the household chores. I guess he must have started working from home. And because I was gone, Louise didn't have anyone to take her anger out on. So because of that, her relationship with Noah soured considerably. Last time I heard, they are still living together, but I doubt that it's a pleasant experience for either of them. On the other hand, since we divorced, I am finally living my best life. I'm free from my demanding and unreasonable husband, free from taking care of my abusive mother-in-law. Up to now, I haven't been able to have any free time, but now I can finally live for myself and not cater to others.